up guys, Daniel here. In this video I'm going to show you how to play Cover Me Up by Isbell. It's in drop D tuning with Capo on the first fret and uses some interesting chord shapes. If you're a beginner this might be a little bit challenging for you, but try to stick with it. I'll break it down as best as I can. Tabs are going to be available on my website for free if you want to follow along. They'll also be displayed on the bottom of this video. So let's get started. Alright, we're going to start off with the intro, and it's also how you play majority of the verse. It's going to sound like this. Alright, the chord we're going to start off with is a D suspended second. That's going to be open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B, open high E. The top strings are open as well, but you're not going to be strumming those, at least not at the beginning. Now I set myself up with my index finger on the 2nd fret of the G string and my middle finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. The first down strum we're going to hammer on to the 4th fret. And you can use your ring finger or your pinky, whatever's more comfortable for you. So we're going to strum down on the D, G, and B string, and when you do it, do the hammer on to the 4th fret of the G. So that's your first down strum. Then you're going to take the 4th fret off and strum down again, just on the D suspended second chord. And then you're going to remove your index finger and do one more down strum. So it's just going to be 3rd fret B, that's the only one fretted. Rest are open. You're going to put your index finger back on the 2nd fret of the G string, and you're going to put your ring or pinky finger on the 4th fret of the D string. You're going to leave A open. This chord shape is a B minor 7 over A, which is just a B minor 7 chord, but with A as the bass note. Now this one we're going to strum down, up, and then you're going to do one more down strum on the chord shape as it is. And then you're going to move your index finger to the 2nd fret of the D string, leave G open, and keep your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and you're going to strum down again. And then you're going to take it off and just do the 3rd fret of the B. So we're walking down just like we did that D suspended second chord. So, all together. And now from the beginning. Now we're going to move to a G chord. Now since we're in drop D tuning, we're not going to do the shape you're used to. We actually have to go 5th fret low E. I use my ring finger. Index finger goes to the 3rd fret of the B string. Lightly touch the A string and the high E string so they don't ring out. And on this one we're going to strum down, up, and then you're going to put your middle finger on the 4th fret of the A string. You're going to pluck that note. I like to hit the D string just below it as well, but you can just hit that 4th fret A, and then you're going to pluck an open D, and then we're going to switch chords. So G altogether will go, and then we're going to switch chords. So again from the beginning. Now we're going to switch back to a D suspended second chord. So again that's just 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B. We're going to leave the rest open. We're going to strum this one just slightly differently. You're going to strum down, let it ring out a little, then go up, and then a quick down, up, and then we're going to do a down with a hammer on to the 2nd fret of the G string, up, down, up. That was a lot of instructions. I'll slow it down. Down, up, down, up, down, down with the hammer on, up, down, up. So now, everything all together that you've learned so far. So that's the intro, and it leads right into the verse, which is played exactly the same way. Now this song is really difficult to sing in general, but to sing and play at the same time is hard, so I'm going to try my best, but it'll sound like this. A heart on the run keeps a hand on the gun. Can you trust anyone? Now the next line of the verse is played exactly the same way, but we're going to change the ending. So it's going to go, I was so sure what I needed was more. Try to shoot out the sun. That's how we're going to end it. So it leads leads into the next line. It's a little walk down. The chord after this is B minor. But all we're doing is adding the 4th fret of the A string. I use my pinky for this one. Keep the same D suspended 2nd shape. And you're just going to do one more down, up string. So from the D suspended on, it'll sound like this. And then it leads into the next line. We're going to start this one off with a B minor chord, so you're going to bar the 2nd fret of all the strings. We got 4th fret D and G, 3rd fret B, and this one we're going to strum down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then we're going to switch to the next chord, which is G, and we're also going to strum this one the same way. From here we're going to go to D suspended 2nd, and we're going to strum it just like we did at the end of the verse. So all together, B minor, G, D suspended 2nd. No way I can sing this high, but here's where the words are. The days when we raged, we flew off the page, such damage was done. Now from here, we're going to play it just like we did the first line of the verse. So it's going to sound like this. But I made it through, 'cause somebody knew I was meant for someone. Forgive the shitty singing. But that's how you play the last part of the verse just before we get into the chorus. Alright, so now the verse all the way through. I'm going to try my best to do the words, but forgive me if it sucks. A heart on the run keeps a hand on a gun, can't trust anyone. I was so sure what I needed was more, try to shoot out the sun. The days when we raged, we flew off the page, such damage was done. So that's how you play the verse. Next part up is the chorus, and I find this easier to play than the verse because we don't have as many hammer-ons and pull-offs and all the chord switching. We're going to start off with a D chord, and we're going to strum this one down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then we're going to switch to G, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then D suspended 2nd is the next chord, and we're going to strum this one a little bit differently. It's going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. Do another down strum with the hammer on to the 2nd fret of the G string. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So D suspended 2nd will go. And we're going to repeat that line. The next part up changes a little bit. We're going to do different chords altogether. So the first chord up is E minor, and since we're in drop D tuning, you have to fret the 2nd fret of the low E string if you're going to bar it. Otherwise, lightly touch it so it doesn't ring out and just do a regular E minor shape. It'll still sound good. And with this one, we have a little walk up to the 2nd chord, which is G. So it's going to sound like this. So what we're doing is we're strumming down, up, down, up, down, up, and then we're going 4th fret, low E, and you can just pluck that note, and then we're going to go to the 5th fret, which starts our G chord. It's not required, it's just an added embellishment. And when we get to G, we're just going to strum it like we did before with the down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So from E minor to G. And now we're going to switch to B minor. So again, 2nd fret of all the strings, 4th fret D and G, 3rd fret B. We're going to strum this one down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then we've got a little add-on here, another embellishment. You're going to do another down strum, but leave the A string open, and you're going to strum down and hammer on with your index finger. And then up, down, up. And then the challenging part happens. So all together so far. Like I said, the challenging part happens after this because we're going to play what we did in the intro, but we're going to start with the B minor shape instead of the D suspended shape. So it'll play like this. So like I said, we have that B minor shape that we're starting with. So we got 2nd fret A, 4th fret D, we're going to do 2nd fret G, and then 3rd fret B, because we have that initial hammer onto the 4th fret of the G string. So it'll be a down strum with a hammer onto the 4th fret of the G, then we're going to go 2nd fret G, and then we're going to take off our index finger and do open, but you're going to leave 4th fret D and 3rd fret B. And then you're going to play the rest the same. So let's do the second half of the chorus, starting with that E minor. So now I'll try to play the chorus all the way through, but a reminder, it's hard to sing and play at the same time. So girl, leave your boots by the bed, we ain't leaving this room till someone needs medical help or the magnolia's bloom. It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to chop wood. And then you start the interlude, which is just the same thing you did in the intro. And that's how I play the chorus. Now the last thing I want to show you is just the ending of the song, which is played just like the intro. You're just going to strum the last chord instead of strumming it all the way through. So it'll sound like this. That's it. You just strum once on the D suspended 2nd chord and let it ring out, and the song's over. And that's it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is in the description. If you have a request you'd like to make, go ahead and do so by leaving a comment below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and learned something, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like it. I've got tons of tutorials on my channels, but I'm going to be adding more as often as I can. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.